Good evening. Welcome to the Diecast Shepherd Racing and Collecting channel. And tonight's episode of Straight Out of the Pack Track Attack, back again after a week layoff. Sorry, was just super duper busy and just there was no time. So, I got time tonight though. I swung by the good old Family Tree Dollar Mart. I found a bunch of stuff, and I got some things. I don't know if they're special or not, but they're special to me. I found this 8-pack. Now these 8-packs usually, by the time I see them, I already have, 5 or 6 of the cards that are in the 8-pack or more. So I was quite pleased to find this 8-pack. I actually only have one of these cards, and I haven't even opened it yet. I don't believe. So, we're gonna open this 8-pack, and we're gonna use all 8 cards out of this 8-pack. So, here we go. And I'm just curious, for what it's worth. Like, I have looked at hundreds of 8-packs, and I have not seen another 8-pack even remotely resembling this one. This is the first I have ever seen any of these cards except this Proton in an 8-pack. I mean, I've seen models, but I've never seen these paint styles. So we're going to take a look at it. Maybe, and it's this has this kind of packaging. So it's a new 2025 8-pack as best I know. So anyway, let's take a look at these. Have you seen any of these around? Of course, this is supposed to be the exclusive vehicle. So that's the first car. That's supposed to be exclusive. But I haven't seen these vehicles anywhere else either. Now I know that's a Turboa. Look at that pretty car. Beautiful green. Just really nice. Metal base. There's that. We have this, it's also metal base. What for? What for 2? That's what it's called. And it's translucent, like a X-Racer maybe. This guy, of course, you've seen this model. Does have a black one? I don't have a pink one though. And also a metal base. And it's a Gazella, that's right. Of course, this is that Proton Saga. That's all plastic. Like, it might be all plastic. I don't know if this is. Anyway. But, so, this is one I'm not too excited about, but still kind of neat. And we got this thing. This on the bottom. This is plastic. Steel Flame is what's on the bottom of it. But pretty cool looking. I really like the look of this car. We got this, I don't know if it's a Eldorado or what is it? Bonneville. Oh, I believe that says 95 or 85 or 65. How about 65 Bonneville? Alright, it's hard to do this like this. And then we got this guy. This is a Radical Racer or something like that. That's a metal base too. Yeah, it's pretty. I've never seen this paint style before. So let me know in the comments, are any of these vehicles from this 8-pack familiar to you with these paint styles? Except for obviously this one. We know this has been out on the blister card. Our next car, I'm going to admit, this one did not come from the Family Tree Dollar Mart. Rob down at 4 Racing, he gifted me this car. I want to thank you, Rob. This is a beauty, and we're going to open it right here, right now, and see how it does on the track. Salt Flat Racers have been kind of hard to find here in my neighborhood, so that looks sharp. I like this car. Also, a metal base. We have this. It says off-road in-gen vehicle. And I guess it's on a Jurassic Park Matchbox card here. Never saw this before. I actually found this at a grocery store. Spent a little more than I normally would. Or I mean, actually I found this at Family Tree Dollar Mart, and it was a great price. But just I was fascinated by, like, what is this? I mean, some kind of all-terrain something or other. So I thought, I gotta have this. Here we have the Gone Mad, new for 2025. This will be one of our cars racing tonight. Interesting looking car. I kind of like it. And, well, I do like it. I don't know how fast it'll be. It kind of reminds me of that, the Camaro that came out. It was all fancy here, I think last year. It was a red one and I believe a blue one. Also, I have some of the new Series 3 for 2025 mystery models here. But this one is the number 2. Let's take a look. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, check that out. It's an Aston Martin Valhalla. That's a pretty car in green. Of course, y'all know I love green. I hope this one runs like a boss, because that's a nice looking car. The number 3, also going to be a licensed model. And this, oh, check that little guy out. Is that a, what is that, Huracan? Oh no, the Lotus Amira. Yeah, I knew that. But that's pretty. It's not a licensed one. It's the number 7. Yeah, nice ride. Look at that. It's a mock speeder. Yeah, oh, it says it right on there. Pretty cool. I like this car. This from the end case, Gordon Murray Automotive, and this kind of blue, sea green blue, or whatever it is. I'll open that up, new for 2025. And although it was out in another color earlier. And also we have the Pagani Utopia in a nice rich blue there. And so I think we'll put those two up against each other in the first round. Anyway, so there's our competitors tonight. Let's get to the races. Alright, so I just lined them up the way I wanted to see them go. And that's, we're looking at the lineup right here. But for our first race of the night, we're going to have the 2 mystery models, or 2 of the 3 mystery models going up against each other. It's a Lotus Amira and Aston Martin Valhalla. All right, ready, steady, race. Yo, that Valhalla came from behind and took the win. Not gonna lie, that makes me happy. Normally I'm pretty unbiased, but I like that car. I want to see that one do well. Next we have this new model, which I can't remember the name of, going up against this Matchbox, which I also can't remember the name of. Let's do it. Alright, so that car in the near lane is the Gone Mad. That's a Hot Wheels, and then in the far lane is the Matchbox in-gen vehicle. Alright, and here we go. Oh, it's close. Oh, the Matchbox took the win. Who saw that coming? Not this guy. And for the next race, we have the black Steel Flame pickup truck. I believe that's what it was called. Going up against the 65 Bonneville. Sharp looking car there. All right, let's race them. They're in the blocks. Go. And oh, wow, lane 3 is tearing it up tonight. The 65 Bonneville gets the win. All right, for the next race, we're gonna do a couple outrageous looking fantasy cars, we have that Gazella in pink. And that'll be taking on, this was a mystery model, the Mox Speeder in white, blue, and purple, and pink, and yellow, and all those things. Alright, race! The Gazella, looking pretty fast. The Gazella moves on. Now we're up to this Radical Racer going up against the Salt Flat Racer 32 Ford. I believe that's what that is, or 34 Ford, whatever that is. It's up next. Go. Good race, good race. Oh, that was close. The 32 Ford Salt Flat Racer takes the win. This win makes me happy too. I like that car. All right, next. Some more crazy fantasy cars. It's the What For 2 going up against the Turboa. Ready, set, go! Turboa's out in front. Oh, the Turboa gets a win. I like green. That's a pretty car. It's not my favorite casting, but the color makes up for it. All right. Proton Saga going up against the mini truck. These mini trucks are pretty quick, I have come to experience. Let's see if this one doesn't make a liar out of me. They are ready. They are set. They are racing. Well, the mini truck got the win. My camera work wasn't the best, but the mini truck's moving on. And then the last round of the first, or the last race of the first round, we have that Utopia, Pagani Utopia going up against the Gordon Murray vehicle. Can't remember the exact numbers, but those are the two cars. This ought to be a good race. All right, that was a Gordon Murray T33, I believe. Ready, set, race. It's a good race, but the Gordon Murray holds off the Pagani Utopia, taking the win. Well, that's pretty interesting. As I've mentioned, my outside lane runs a little slower than the inside lane, but 7 of the 8 races, the outside lane won. So we should see a pretty quick car make it to the finals. In our first quarterfinal, we have that green Valhalla going up against the Matchbox InGen vehicle. And the first quarterfinal, go! That was much closer than I would have thought. The Valhalla's moving on, but mostly probably because the luck of the draw when lane choice. Alright, just for yucks, let's go ahead and race them in opposite lanes just to see what happens. I'm not professional. I don't have all the equipment to be super professional. So I have to kind of just make rules so that the races don't go on all night long. So the Valhalla is going to move on regardless of what happens here. But let's see how he does in the opposite lane. All right, go. Oh, he did get the win. Well, how about that? I guess the Valhalla really is faster. Next up, we have that 65 Bonneville going up against the pink Gazella. Probably not much match here. That Gazella is a speedster. And go. Oh yeah. Yeah, Valhalla is pretty quick. Valhalla. Gazella, sorry. Alright, now we're gonna have that 32 Ford Salt Flat Racer going up against the Turboa. Let's go! Salt Flat Racer takes that win. And this could be a pretty good race. We got that mini truck going up against the Gordon Murray Automotive T33. And it's time to zoom in. And now it's time to rock and roll. Oh, Gordon Murray holds him off. And then there were 4. We have the Valhalla and the Gazella. And we have the 32 Ford Salt Flat Racer going up against Gordon Murray Automotive T33. These are the semifinals. All right, go. Gazella gets the win. But the Valhalla was a pretty car coming down the track. And our second semifinal. Let's get them. Okay, ready, steady, race. Here they come. Gordon Murray is gonna get that win. Good race, though. All right, does anybody else find these two color cars kind of suspicious? We got pink and we got baby blue. Well, sort of blue. I don't know if it's baby blue, but it's blue. So, has anybody got a kid on the way and you don't know the gender yet? So this could be the deciding factor. This car wins, you're having a girl. This car wins, you're having a boy. If only it were that simple. All right, let's race the Gazella versus the Gordon Murray Automotive T33. All right, and as usual, we're going to do the first car to win 2 consecutive races, switching lanes each race. Race number 1 for the championship of the straight out of the pack track attack. Go! Oh, Gordon Murray takes the win. All right, we've switched the lanes. Gordon Murray in the near lane and Gazella in the far lane. Who wants to have a boy? Who wants to have a girl? Well, let's see what the cars say. Go! Gordon Murray's way out in front. And it's a baby boy! And the Gordon Murray Automotive T33 is your straight out of the pack track attack champion for this Thursday. Let's focus, boys. There we go. Thank you for watching. I'd appreciate if you would like and subscribe and encourage anybody you know that likes racing cars to check out the channel. And we're building our membership. We got over 100. We're at, I think, 117 right now. Only 21 more subs to go till I can surpass the old channel, and then we'll do that special race with those old 5 packs. All right, guys, thanks for joining in tonight, tuning in, and y'all have a great night and be blessed.